So Pakistan and Afghanistan are currently going at it. It has to do with militants on the border of Pakistan and Afghanistan, the Pashtun peoples in that region. And this is something that's been going on for a long time. This is nothing new. During the war in Afghanistan with the United States, when the United States tried to occupy that country, there were a lot of skirmishes on that border. And that's because there's militants that cross over the border back and forth. It's mountainous. There's not a lot of infrastructure there. Afghanistan certainly does not have the means of building infrastructure there. It's a third, or I guess you could say fourth world country. And Pakistan, for all intents and purposes, is basically a third world country as well. It doesn't have infrastructure really going to that region. So what you end up with, it's very clannish, very tribal. The people's loyalties are very personal. They're very, like I said, clannish. They're more face-to-face. They don't really identify with the government of Afghanistan, the Taliban, or the Pakistani government. And so what you end up with is a lot of, it's sort of like a breakaway region. And like I said, it's mountainous, so like nobody can get to that area easily. So they end up sort of governing themselves in that region. So, and then you look at this from, say, Pakistan's perspective. So here's something else. Not only is Pakistan a difficult country to manage because it's mountainous in that area, but Pakistan's got a lot of different ethnic groups. And you got certain groups that, like, for example, the Balochis in the south, right, that borders with Iran. They're, again, that's a wholly different group. Like I said, you have the Pashtun people up to the north. You got, obviously, it's a Muslim majority country, but you got other groups in there. And it's a very insecure country. You got India right next door, which they're not exactly on the best of terms. I mean, they've had skirmishes also. So Pakistan is a very insecure country. And the reason why they're doing strikes in Afghanistan is because, and my guess is, because they're losing the peace. Probably because they're losing the ability to control that area and they feel necessary to escalate on their part to try to bring that area under control. I don't think anything major is going to happen. Neither country has the ability to invade the other. Afghanistan is not going to invade Pakistan in a conventional sense, and vice versa. Yes, Pakistan has nuclear weapons, but that's not occupying a country. And what are you going to nuke in Afghanistan? I mean, it's just, the idea is retarded. So it's going to be a regional skirmish. I don't think it's going to spread. It's unfortunate that this kind of stuff happens around the world, but I don't think there's anything you can do about it. I don't think it'd be useful for any power, any outside force to get involved in that.